Well, good morning, and today we're gonna play this demo from the game called Amedam. So I actually played this like yesterday, and I need to say it was actually surprisingly fun. Like sometimes I do that. I like go to all the demos here on the PlayStation Store, and I found this game, and since it was like set in Japan or China, I'm not really sure. I didn't really check. Um, but since I'm a real fan of it, I thought I'd check it out, and I was actually surprised that the game is actually pretty good. I think it's pretty fun to like give a little bit of a backstory about what the game is. So like you technically like get killed right off the bat of the right off the bat from the start, and like then you pretty much wander around as this soul. You can like take over like other people's bodies, also like animals. Um, so like in order to like save your sister, you need to like take over other bodies, and like everybody has its own things, of course. I mean, to like give a little thing, like the first body you control is literally like a frog that can like block with an umbrella. But without further ado, let's jump in so you can see it for yourself. I just found it like a very unique like concept.
潮に荒波浜に雨に渡ずみに移ろうは甘い梅雨のごとくかかんなし命なれど集いて流るることはさておいおい語られまするはその激流に時は江戸の末日の本が異国太平
Oh yeah,
と
this is
謳われ
Japan.
た
Look at
世
that.
の人
Um,
心は雲上に中でも
like I didn't really
一
pay attention to it like
等暗
yesterday.
い雲に覆われある年の梅雨相浜の
But yeah, because
外れ
I'm
の
like a
番笠屋の
big Japan
中
fan, I
ぶ
had something like gonna test this game out, wanna see what it's about, and I actually liked it. Like to me, it's like a little gem that like if you don't know about the game, because I didn't know about the game, like you will not play it if you like never saw it.
Ah.
So this is the guy that you actually like play with, and like over him is like his sister, but she can actually not talk, and they have like an umbrella shop, but stuff is about to happen. And like, but I can tell you about the story, at least from as far as I know, obviously. It's like, yeah, you play as this guy, and your sister gets kidnapped, so you need to save her. Um, and then you technically go on a quest. And like the game works in this way, like you have like 7 days, and like that 7 days is what you like keep reliving. So like you start on Monday, let's say, you live through your 7 days, and if you didn't save her at Sunday, uh, or like Sunday nights, you have like a day and night cycle. Then you like revert back to the first day, but what is it? Everything that you like learned in the past 7 days, you kind of like remember, and so you can like keep going on. It's it, it's actually a very clever design if you ask me. So like here they try to like escape, but that doesn't go as a plan. And as far as combat goes, like it's actually pretty fun, but it's maybe a little basic, at least on the normal difficulty maybe, but like I find it pretty enjoyable to be honest. But but you can in most cases you can really like abuse the counter system. So like you have like movement and run, jump. I didn't really need jump too much. And then you have the light and heavy attacks, like very basic. And then you have block and evade as well. So this is like evade. And you see you can also go like you can both go like left and right, but also up and down. So I thought it was like a side scroller because like that's what the game like tells you about, but like it actually goes in four ways. And you can also block it. You see that your stamina goes down. But in order to like show what I mean, you can like pretty much abuse the counter system a bit. At least from what I played, it's like you see I can just like keep blocking. And the moment that he like attacks me, I can like counter him. And it does massive damage compared to the normal attacks. But like I said, I only played like yeah pretty much roughly the beginning of the game. Like the game is like priced around 25 euros or something equivalent. So I think the game is it's rather like sizable. Like most games around that are like I don't know 15 20 hours something like that. So like probably the combat has more to offer, but like from what I played yesterday, that's kind of what I can tell you about it. Um, so that is what I'm actually been doing, the mystery repose. But it's technically just like block and count. And you can literally hold the block, so like it's not even timed. And otherwise, you see, if you don't counter, then nothing really happens. To like show the normal bit, so like you have the heavy attacks. It's a little bit aiming though, because like I said, it's not a side scroller, so like sometimes you have to like reposition yourself a bit. And of course my attacks don't damage right now because like this basically the tutorial. And you also have like different combos like light into heavy or heavy light light. So like it's not maybe not that basic, but like I said, the Misty Repose is definitely like the thing is overpowered. So if you're really looking about like complex combat, I think this game might be a little missing that, but still, I did enjoy my time with it. But of course, like I said, this is only the demo. So yeah, here she like gets kidnapped and he fails to protect her, so he dies. And this is actually what you play as this yeah floating soul. So like he realizes that he's dead, but that he can still move. See, now he like discovers his own body. And all that has to do with the statue over there for some reason that like stopped you from dying. Or yeah, like you're dead, but like your soul didn't pass on to like the afterlife or
よし。
whatever. So like how the soul shifting works is like you see you are this floating soul and you can like kind of like attack. Um, so like of course you cannot do it with everyone. You have to start somewhere, but like it it like gradually gets like more bodies and more people you can like control. But in this case it's a frog, so you like can attack the frog. Then the frog is like passed out slash on the brink of death. And then if you hold the R2 button, you see that the soul of the frog did move on. You saw the red floating orb. And now we like discovers that it's like this statue that saved him. So how this works, I will get into that in just a second. So it is not like that you can like pretty much control the same body like all over the game. Um, so you can run or jump in this case. And where you see that blue floating orb, there will actually be like a number, like it starts at like 100. And every time that you like kill an enemy with the body you're currently controlling, that number drops. So like you go from 100 to like 86, and so on, for example. And like if you reach zero, you can no longer control the that body. So like you have to find another body. But like no worries, the game is very very what is it? That they're not like just because I don't find the other world. Like they're not very greedy in their bodies. Like you easily find like a new one. Um, so yeah, they're basically talking, huh? That they heard like some promotion last night. Um, but here you have a little problem. The dog is saying you as lunch. So like you see, you can literally block with this frog. And also, if your life bar like goes down, you like lose the body and you like reset a little bit of progress. You also have that glowing sword that is basically like pretty much an ultimate. So like if you it doesn't seem to work with the frog here, but if you like press triangle and circle, you do some kind of special move, and that depends on the body that you're currently controlling. But like you see, like for example, you can like looks a little funny, but you can attack with the frog. But you see that it does not do a lot of damage. That gets better over time as well. But if you like compare that with like the counter attack, you see that like your leader did like kind of half his health. And the fact that like enemies ragdoll over the screen, it's a little funny. So yeah, you did beat the dog. And now, because this dog is like, yeah, also again like passed out slash on the brink of death, um, you can like take over his body, and you see that like if I take the, you can also like go out of the body by holding R2. But like if you see here, you have like uh 30 and here is like 50. So like the dog is actually stronger than the frog. Um, but to quickly showcase something, like go back to the frog, and you see this body has like 85, so like you see that the number dropped. But if you go like to another body, you see like this is at 100. So like in this body I have more thing, like more energy left than in the frog. But also if I leave now, then I would need to like beat the dog again. But the game works in this way, like now I had to like beat the dog. Next time that I would come here, I can just like once attack the dog, he will be passed out and I can take him over. So like you get new bodies or you get new people or things to like take over. But like once you take them over, it's easier to like return to them. But that will get more clear once we like continue playing. So yeah, like I said before, they're talking that they heard some commotion. And also like people's reaction is different. So like I will showcase that in like a second here. Like of course now we can just listen to people, but you see like they don't really react to me here. But like if I go to like the dog here, you see like the frog has worse stats than the dog. The the dog cannot block though for some reason. Well, the frog can. It's a little funny. You see, so like if I play as a dog, people like react differently. Because I'm a dog now. So with that being done, like time to like keep going. Yeah, the spirit is in the dog now, huh? So like you kind of see that here, like this is technically who you are, huh? This is like you're still the same guy, eh? You're still that guy, but obviously you don't have a body. This is like also a little bit the map. So you see there you have day one and it's noon. Then you have like also like the social took over, bodies, general stats, things like that. My favorite body at the moment is the frog apparently. So you see here you have the control tutorials, so you find pretty much everything. And then you have like your SP, your focus is like stamina, and your soul gauge is your special meter. And here you kind of have like the whole cycle. So you see you have like 7 days, and at the light and shadow, if you reach that, you will revert back to the like you will revert back to the first day. So like to quickly showcase you how like a body works. Let's say that you lost your body for some reason. You can like go back here and you see here you have the dog and the frog that I like both took over. So now I can just like attack the dog. The dog is passed out. His soul moves on, like that you see there, and I have my body back. Mm. So like, if you love to play as like a favorite body, you can like always play as that body, so long that you like so long that you find it or know where to find it. And like you can like react to like other people, and you see like, because people pretty much love dogs, they react to you a little bit. That's not the case with the dog though. You also have like restaurants you can go to, but of course, because I'm a dog, they don't serve me. You also see that when I talk to the guy here. You see, we only serve food to people and not to dogs. And those little vases you find like I think they're like some kind of a stat boost. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Um, or maybe just food that you instantly eat. So like here you see it as well that people like react differently. So yeah, he cannot talk obviously at the moment. Well, how you switch like spirits to human? To answer that question, it's pretty much the same thing as it's pretty much the same as like animals. So like you see the guy doesn't really like dogs. So like because this guy is also like starving slash dying, so he's weak enough that I can take him over. Let's just call it like that. You see his soul moves on, so the guy is technically dead at the moment. And now I pretty much I'm a human, so like I can do things. One thing that I do like though, like because this boat is old, you see that I move like slower. I can like speed that up by running a bit, but like it's not as fast as a dog. But now you can like move to people and you can actually talk to them.
Yo yo. Oh. Ah.
So yeah, the guy is pretty much done with us. Um, so yeah, we cannot pass at the moment. See. Um, so you see, like naturally the game will progress from day to night. Well, it's not really killing. You just take control over like of bodies that you find, people that got killed or weakened. Like for example, take the old man here. Like he was not really dead. He was just starving, so he was very weak, and he was weak enough for me, so I could take him over. And now you can technically go to like the restaurants. You see, you have different food that gives you like different perks. or stat boosts. Of course, we don't have any money right now. We just died. So yeah, his merchandise got stolen. And he wanna like kill them. That's why the knife.
Ah. Kura!
So you see, I can pretty much like go back to the dock if I would like. It's a little funny that like technically an old guy goes to face some bandits. And also your like special move that you have depends on the body that you control. So like here are the bandits, you face them, you ask them pretty much the same like in the beginning you're gonna ask a lot of the same questions like where your sister is, stuff like that.
Oi!
So like to like showcase what like soul prism, that's kind of what it was called. And then I swore the glowing over there by pressing triangle and circle. You can pretty much in this case does this wild swing attack. But like I said, you can you can literally like so you see that the old man has already like some better attack. But to quickly showcase you what happens if you like if you die for some reason. So like we're gonna have them attack us here a little bit. You also can get a scout, by the way, like if you keep holding block. Eventually you will run out and you will be like a scout. And you're like vulnerable to attack until that recharges all the way. There we go. So like if you like die, you pretty much return to the last zone you were in. So like that's kind of what they tell you as well. So like now I cannot, I mean I can go here, but like you see, normally nothing should really happen. So you see like that are the bandits that that I technically need, but obviously I cannot thing. And then you see you can find a new bottle. So here's a dog, and like on the bridge up ahead will be like an elderly man. I don't know if I need like a human body for it. Like for most interactions so far that I had, you need a human body. Because obviously in order to like ask questions to people. So you see, like in this case, we really need a human body. Like eventually you can like take over the retainers as well, but for now we have to do it with the elderly man. So like we need to like take his soul again. And in this case, the dog is actually stronger than the elderly man. So yeah, now we're gonna beat them, obviously. I just wanted to showcase you what happens if you die. But like I said before, like 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 blocking and countering is really one of the best things you can do. Also, the thing is, your life bar is shared across like multiple bodies though.
Yes.
So like you see my energy went down. So like if I shift to another body, then my energy will be restored, but my life remains the same. Also, like different bodies have different stats. So like you see that even though they're both robbers, this robber is actually like slightly stronger than the other one. So like your stats are pretty random. You can also buy food like everywhere at those little marketplaces. So yeah, he kind of finds that we act strange, because like he's technically his friend, and like he suddenly like double crossed them. So like people really react differently to like. So like you see here my special move is like different. But yeah, that's what I already said a few times. Like you can literally like the thing is though, if you get hit, is you're a little stun locked. But like I said, the counter attack so far that I noticed is really really broken. Maybe like later in the game, maybe later in the game it will be not as broken, and I would actually need to like pick my moves better. No, we beat them. So like I said, in terms of combat, maybe don't expect too much, but after a while I found it pretty fun. So yeah, he is happy that we got his package back. And he paid us. I actually asked him about kidnapping, but let's actually go for a thing. Let's see what changes.
ええええはいはい
So he tells me to like
あ
try the noodles here.
あおお
So yeah, why not? So like you see, if you see here, like this is actually like I'm not really sure about the stats yet. The game doesn't really explain you, but I guess like better stats are always nice. But you see that like the blue stat here is like better, but the red stat is worse. Though here yeah, also the last stat is worse. Well, this one doesn't have it, but we're gonna switch to this one because this one is actually even better. Um,
いらっしゃい
so yeah, he told us to like try the noodles here, so why not? See, my health also got restored a bit.
よし
But it really depends on like the food that you take. Like this gives plus 30% health of your maximum health. These are the same, but also your soul gauge goes plus 40. So like technically what that does is like let's say that you're at 60, you eat this, well you're back at 100 with the body that was actually drained a little bit. And I'm not really sure how long the food buffs last though. I think for as long as you control the same body, that's what I think. You see, and by like kicking people, you also get like in trouble sometimes. So you see now my energy went down. So like, don't go kicking people like all over the place. Might get you in trouble. Just to showcase that too.
Oi!
So what you have now, like your character chooses to like help those guys. So like this is like the bandits, and that are all my allies. Also, my attacks will not affect the allies in any way. So don't be worried to like actually block the bomb. Like blocking really drains a lot of stamina, so like be a little careful for that. Even though what is it? Even though it's it is very OP. If you don't watch your stamina, it's gonna end a little bad. So like he tells you to like check out the harbor. So that's where we're going next. The game also like tells you where to go with that little blue arrow. So like unlike story progression, I would say like expect a more linear linear story. So like those guys, they will pretty much like hold a festival. Like probably the festival will actually like leads to some other things, but the demo doesn't go that far. Also, I think that I like also just to point out a little detail is like I don't know, but I find that the water actually surprisingly looks very realistic. Um, like 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 compared to like the other graphics in the game, not that they look bad, but like it's kind of funny. You have like this pixel art graphics, and then you have this like high definition water. It's a little funny. So you also have people like this that like attack you. There we go. Yes, worse. That's who we keep with this body. For now. So you see, because like I'm actually technically like a bandit, so like he thinks that I'm actually here to like help him. But then they realize you're not for that. So yeah, she is happy that we saved her. And I'm pretty sure that you'll actually see her back as well. I actually never tried that mini game. I'm not really sure where that gambling then is anyway, but doesn't really matter. So like here we're back at the bridge. So you see he reacts different because we're in a different body.
Yo yo. Ah. Na. Oh. Yes.
So now that he's actually gone, you can pretty much pass this bridge with anybody. And you see, because this is like a returner, so like you see, because you're abandoned, he has something like, oh yeah, don't cause any trouble. So like you think that you saw your sister, but then she's like gone. Oh, but it was really your sister, or that is like just on imagination? I don't really know. Like I said, like story-wise, I can only tell you as much as I played, obviously. So like you see here, like other girls are like trapped, but this guy is not gonna let you get away with it. But again, bluff is over here. So yeah, they're happy that the saves, obviously. And you ask them about your sister. And now we go to the castle rooms. So like you see, this guy is actually better, and because like you can pretty much see it here, my current body is like at 1%, so it's time that we switch bodies as well. You'll also find like this, and like this indicates that it's like some rare bodies with some special powers. I know that because you actually unlock one of those in your demo playthrough. So I guess that I will pretty much do the same. I'm not sure, but I think that they react differently to like this guy. So like, so you see, like because I'm older, they react differently. So that's like a nice thing that like they react differently to like most bodies. But you see, because this guy is like younger, he also runs faster than like the old guy. For some reason, I think that my sister is actually in there. But of course, she doesn't recognize you. You're a total different guy. And they're looking for it. And here you can actually prank them a little bit. It's kind of funny. You can like say it's like right behind you. He will actually check. But no. This guy though has a very nice ultimate, like a very wide sweeping attack. So you see that this old guy is actually, or like older guy is actually like pretty powerful compared to like the bandits. So you see that they're pretty much gonna like bowl the guy here. Like some agree with it, some don't agree. And that's actually the umbrella that your sister had, and obviously you recognize it, but they're gone. See, you can also not really save the guy. You're not a guard either, so they won't let you pass. So like what can happen is like if you have allies, then they might have things. But you see, because I'm not really a friend or a foe of both of them. Like they just will attack me regardlessly. But apparently what basically happens is like you can if your one body runs out of energy, you can pretty much switch to like an ally. There we go. I was actually a little closer than I would like. Eventually, you also like collect items that make it so that your like your body energy like drops not as fast as before. So like here you see a little timeline on what happens. So like you woke up with the soul, and here they're like dealing with the trader and the bridge. Soul level 6. Yeah, so your HP and like soul glow longevity is like 2%, and the like higher it is, the longer you can do with the same body. So like here they tell you that the response changes to like showcase that. Like I want to go in here, and obviously it's not letting me through. But if I like take one of the guys here, even though it's a worse body, like you see, he will let me through.
Yes.
And like I'm injured, need help, and there we go. So just like that, we're inside. One thing that I do like though is like in most cases, especially here because we're technically all friends of each other, you can literally like kick a body. Look, this one has worse stats. Kick a body. This one has worse stats as well. This is not a controllable body. You see, this kind of has like better stats, it seems. And this one even has better stats. So like you see, you can technically like every body, although they're the same, they come with different stats. This one is even a lot better, you see. This one is slightly worse, and this one is slightly worse as well. So you see, just by kicking some people, you found a better body compared to the other one. So like here, that's the little girl. And you can have like have a little conversation. So like you have this whole conversation, but eventually she will like know that, hey, why do you have all those questions? So like now you technically learn that like that the guy that you're after, he's literally in the cooking pot. And she starts to grow suspicious. And here the combat gets a little more advanced. So like you have blue attack, red attacks, and technically the red attacks you cannot block or counter or whatever. The blue attacks you can. So like this you can kind of see as like a little bit of main boss fight. But the same strategy still works, to be honest. So blue attacks you can block, and because that's pretty powerful, you actually do a lot of damage to her. The normal attack you can block that too. See this like a red attack, you need to dodge that. I'm sure that fight gets harder the further you get into the game though. The first time that I did fight her, she did a lot more red attacks. This time she keeps it pretty basic. So yeah, she like passes out. So you know what that happens because she's passed out. You can take her over. And she actually has better stats. So you see. So now you're kind of more like controlling a main character. And she's actually pretty fast. Like I'm not holding the run button at the moment, and she's already so fast. But if I like, you see, if I keep the run button, she's even like slightly faster. But even if I don't hold it, she's already fast. One thing that you do notice though, like I cannot showcase it like right now, obviously, but like because she's younger and she's technically weaker than an adult, huh? Surprise, surprise. I feel that she runs out of stamina faster. And now you gonna try to save the guy. So you see, because you're playing as a special shark now, they have even different reactions. So you see, because she is a child, he actually thinks that she's like innocent and that she shouldn't get involved. But in reality, it's not like that. I'm actually gonna try something compared to like the last time I did this. And it's actually like, see if it's different. Like last time I did play as her and I couldn't actually save the guy. I wonder if if I'm like a retainer, that I can pretty much skip by, because like what happens here is like you have this whole guards versus bandits thing. So technically the retainers are your enemies, but like you see now, because I'm a retainer myself, they're actually so I don't think you can save the guy here. No. It's probably part of the story here that you cannot save the guy. So you see, actually, I like like I tried to like fight all those retainers, but like because I switched to retainer myself, this fight actually became easy, because like the retainers totally obliterate the bandits, and otherwise this fight is like harder. So like depending on which body you have, who you are, on which side you are, you can like make certain fights like easier or harder. Sometimes you can maybe like totally skip a fight because you're in a certain body. But yeah, you see that this this guy dies, so like his quest kinda ends because he couldn't save his sister. Because the only lead that he had is cooking in a pot there. So like he thinks that he's like dying because he failed. And then you get this little recap of what you like achieved the past 7 days. So like it got attacked, girls got kidnapped, you saw your sister. Bolton didn't know it, and the guy did die in the pot. That kind of wraps up your whole 7 days. And here you have a little recap of how the story is so far. And then obviously you are not able to like save your sister because your only lead died. And then it's a pretty unique mechanic. Instead of like continuing on that, you like return back to the first day. So you see he like remembers that he like
Yes.
thing. So like you also have quests like this. So like technically what she wants you to do is learn this guy a lesson. That is like destroying her grave. So like, oh yeah, wait, I need a human body for that. Oh, look at that. There we go. Very convenient, old man. So yeah, she tells you that this guy is destroying a grave, then you can like teach her a lesson. So like here you see the quests. You see, and as a reward you get an item that reduces the rate by which soul glow diminished by 1%. So like the more items you have like that, the longer you can do with one and the same body. That actually really did a lot of damage, damn. So yeah, she is happy because she took revenge. Like I need to say, even though the game is like maybe on the somewhat more simpler side, I really think that the soul shifting, the body shifting mechanic is really something. Because like if you check out the game, you also see that the game gets a little into the spooky sides with like demons and stuff. So like you get more to the paranormal too. So that you probably get like more unique bodies that can do more crazy stuff. So yeah, you see now we go back here. So you see, like he recognizes the man. They have the same conversation here that they heard commotion yesterday. You see, he's like, oh yeah, they have the exact same conversation as before.
さあ
So like here, you have the 7-day system. So like now what you have is like, where before you were kind of like looking for your sister, you had to like go to the harp, stuff like that. Like now it's because she already lived this past 7 days, you know that like you need to be at the ruined castle like right away. So like instead of like wasting time with like a merchant and getting his partial back and stuff, um, you use your memory to actually straight go to the castle. So you see, these are like the same bandits. Um, so you see, you can either go like pretty much like the same as before, rest operating shops, and then they will probably attack you. But you can also just say like, oh, I admire your work. And then you can like ask him about the guy, keep it very natural. So you see, they actually let you alone.
よし
So like by choosing the right dialogue options and being in the right body, you actually can get stuff done. So you see, now we have the same 7-day cycle as before, but the main difference really is here that like we don't need to waste time like going to like save the girls and like so you see the guy is actually not kidnapped yet or like being retained. Yeah, we quickly need to switch to a bandit. So you see, because we came here right away, we can instantly go upstairs. So you see that the guy is actually in there, and he had a whole conversation with Bolin.
なあおい
And where I had to like fight her before, I can actually just think. So this is like a memory item. So like with certain NPCs, you can relive their memory. You see, it's like Botan's memory, but recall. Can I recall it like that? Oh, I can. So you don't need to be in their body. You can just do it with anybody, apparently. But you kind of see a little bit the backstory, how she came to be. So like, her parents actually died, so she went to TV, and like you can see that didn't go as great because she's getting chased. She probably ends up in jail, and then she actually like discovered this place. She's actually pretty bold because like she will meet the other masked guy, and like apparently he's like a great thief, and she's like, no, this is my place now. It's like it's a pretty bold girl to be so small and young. So you see here you get a little backstory about her, but like what I told you just now pretty much sums up the story. So you see, she's like, oh yeah, this is my place now, And then she like sees the guy, so she follows him. So yeah, here they kind of like met. So yeah, she goes to him to like, yeah, this place is mine. Like, she's as vicious as ever.
おい
ああ、おうよ。
So yeah, she's gonna try to like stay here, but then they got like
Oi.
interrupted.
あはは なあ、
なあ
おう。
シャッター
So like now she used a firebomb, so you see you have different ults. And actually, if you use her ult, if you like use her ult in like the other state, like in the past, she will actually have this laser beam kind of thing. But now she uses fire bombs. I'm not really sure if that's very wise to use that in a wooden building, but hey. So yeah, she's still gonna try to stay here. But she's not going for it. But then she like pretty much collapses because she's thirsty.
なあ、おうよ。あ
And then yeah. Everything like changes, like you know, like it's pretty funny. First he's like, "Oh yeah, I don't really need you," but then she like collapses and like his whole mood changes.
ボタン
おう。
So yeah,
Oh,
she
yeah.
actually comes with the plan to actually fill this place with, she calls it family, like other bands, basically. And he's not very fond of the idea, but like this is the past, so like you see how the future went out. They decided to actually fill the place with other people. You see, like here she's like, why don't we fill this home with a lot of mates / family. At first he's not really like into it, but like he will come around. So yeah, by doing like rip quest and do memory quest, you get like I think you can pretty much see it here, like this is what you get, obviously. But you see it now, like so glow longevity is at 5 now. I think it was at 2 before, or at 3. And like the relics give me 2% more. So like now we can do more with the same body. So yeah, you see, because I'm a regular bandit now, I cannot enter there obviously, but because I did beat her before, I can just kick her and take her over. And now he reacts different to it. Like he trusts me, so
Oh.
like here you can kind of say hello and then you like leave.
Hmm.
But here you can have something like, oh, I forgot to ask something, so he lets you in, enter.
Oh.
So you see, this plays out a whole differently, but you're still the same person. So he's about to head out, where you like eventually get captured.
Ah.
So yeah, and he goes like to talk to some person, she's in charge, pretty much like before.
Nah.
So yeah, like you see here, you kind of have like another lead, the restaurant. So like in some restaurants, probably something happens.
Huh? Oh yeah. Ah.
So like he's looking for like a masked person, but he's not. He doesn't seem to be the guy, but maybe he will meet the guy. So like you see, technically you go there, but like the demo only runs to here. But yeah, you kind of see what I meant. But you see, we technically played like as, let's say, those three characters, Bowden, then the other guy, and yourself and your sister. But you see, you have like a lot of more guys, a lot of more people you can control. Um, so yeah, that pretty much wraps up the game, obviously. But like I said, check it out. I think it was a little fun experience, and I might actually come around and play it eventually. But yeah, I just felt like sharing this one. And I will see you in the next stream, and hopefully that will not be too long. But we have been like a little busy lately, so like not as much time for streaming always. But until then.